Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discussion Politics. Today we're going to be going over the new article that says Biden considering a range of options to respond to Russian cyber attacks. Okay, let's click on it, and we got a bunch of new options that Biden has said in his new speech. That he said a bunch of stuff about a lot of different stuff regarding policies and regarding many of the policy standpoints he currently has when it comes to various different ones of policy standpoints, including stuff like education, childcare, and economic reform. And many of these things are very key to the infrastructure agreement that he previously said was a great infrastructure agreement with the Republicans. On the other side of the aisle, Republicans and the Democrats are on the move when there is a agreement there within some sort of infrastructure within the roads, highways, and organizations. And these organizations and these infrastructure agreements will use their economic power to improve those infrastructures, just like Ike did in 1953. And those are the similarities. And by the way, there are many of things he said in the speech that are included into this article, where Biden considers a range of options to respond to Russian cyber attacks, and he is responding to Russian cyber attacks with Vice President Kamala Harris, and they are huddled with the administration officials. They are trying to reach a deal in order to facilitate a new way of combating a Russian hoax, a Russian election hacking system that infiltrates a internet cyberware software corporation. Now, these statements are all still in investigations, and there will be further investigations on these particular cyber attacks that Biden claims Russia has insinuated a cyber attack on the home country of the U.S. And these elections do matter, and they will. It seems that there are going to be federal law enforcement officials on this matter, and this is some sort of agreement between the Republicans, the senators, the Republicans such as Kevin McCarthy and many others. Kevin McCarthy is the leader of the Republican Party Senate, and he will reach a deal with the Biden administration, with his cabinet, to figure out infrastructure agreements that include plans to fund education, health care, and other stuff that was just mentioned. Those are the interesting parts of this particular article. But let's go back to some new policy of defense. And policy of defense, we see that there is a base housing U.S. troops in Iraq comes under rocket attack. So there is a rocket attack in Iraq, and this article talks about, for example, the government called the rocket strike a terrorist attack, the one that Biden launched about a week ago, and then the Iraqi fighters were, I guess they were targeted and taken out by the militant groups, and the Defense Department obviously monitored this attack and figured out what was going on, and Biden knows about this particular situation very in-depthly based upon the commander-in-chief ranking that he holds in the presidential oath of office, and the Constitution of the United States obviously insinuates, and the passages in that Constitution give the congressional war powers to the president, and that is obviously part and parcel of this article that says base housing U.S. troops in Iraq comes under attack, rocket attack, and the Middle East has been destroyed. On top of that, the Russia says situation in Afghanistan could deteriorate quickly, and this deterioration of Afghanistan is part and parcel of the Middle East as well, and is it included into the European theater just when various particular situations with the dexterity and many officials argue that the U.S. and NATO were unable to achieve the results required to veer off a material attack by the property of USA government. And this is a serious allegation, and these are various Russian officials talking to other countries and other governments to reach an agreement that help